Hello guys, today I'll be showing you how to convert regular kit lens that comes with the Canon cameras, or I guess Nikon or any other cameras, and convert them into macro lenses without spending hundreds of dollars on a brand new macro lens, which I think do tend to do better than I guess some of these shortcuts that we can employ. But I guess if you're short on budget, this will be a very well way for you to take macro shots without spending so much money on extra lenses. Currently I have a 50mm 1.8 lens mounted on this Canon 30D, and this is not the lens I'm going to be using. Instead I'll be using this lens. This is the very cheap, very affordable 28 to 105mm kit zoom lens. It's I believe 52mm in lens size, and currently you have a little filter sitting on top of it, UV filter. It's just for lens protection. This lens has it on top of it as well. It's just good security when you're trying to take pictures, because you want to protect the actual lens inside the lens element inside the lens itself. So it's better to have a UV protector on top of it, so that if you get dust specks or like water drops, something like that, they don't get on the interior of the lens, but rather stay on the outside. So that's just a little tip. So let's get back to how I'm gonna use this to take macro shots. The easiest, I have tried a couple methods. Easiest one would be to, well, the main principle in this case is so you can reverse the lens and mount it on the Canon body and use it that way, but that is kind of cumbersome because you have to hold the lens backwards all the time, and it has to be in the precise position in order to get the proper picture. Instead, what you can do is you can purchase one of these reverse rings. These are basically they have threads on the outside, and they have the Canon mount, the EF mount on the back. So the back side mounts to the Canon body itself. The ring offers great advantages because it lets you mount the lens securely on the body instead of holding it straight up like I was talking before. What you can do is hold the lens to the camera front and basically use to take that. You should hold it like this and take shots, but as you can see, it's kind of hard to focus, and it's kind of hard to hold the lens in position because it can easily move up and down or sideways, and it's kind of difficult to actually zoom in and out or use the focus ring. So this is where you have the ease of use. Basically, it'll go on the Canon body like so. Pretty easy to do. Just gonna match the red dot on the red dot here, and basically go like that. So now you have the reverse ring mounted on the body. Now for this, I would take the filter off because it kind of shortens the distance from the shutter to the lens, front lens element. Okay, now I'll just go ahead and mount the lens on the front side, and there you have it. It's secure. You can extend the lens basically. Well, in this case, if you zoom in, it kind of gives you a wider field of view instead of a smaller one, because you are at macro level. So if you zoom in, it'll give you a very close magnification. So kind of just basically a reverse principle. The main features that you lose with this is autofocus, because the sensors are on the front side now. There are a couple of contraptions that you can use that will let you do autofocusing, but again, that's kind of expensive. But if you're fairly good with the camera control and aperture control, exposure control, you can take very nice shots with using just this contraption right here. So in case you guys want to try it out, you can definitely use this to take macro shots. You can buy the reverse mount lens, the reverse string, on eBay for less than $10. I got it for about like it was $5 from some Chinese seller, and it's metal, it's not plastic, so it's very sturdy. It'll let you take extremely close shots. So yeah. Also, I would recommend using a tripod with this, a small tripod or a big tripod, depending on what you're going to shoot, because you kind of lose a little bit of stability, even though you have this mounted on quite securely. It'll still give you some shake because it does not have internal stabilization. This camera specifically, this camera body, does not offer internal image stabilization in this, but overall it'll give you excellent shots. So yeah, if you guys want to try it out, definitely go ahead and if you leave a comment if you try it, and see how it works out.